It's the run-up to the general election and the unemployment figures will be an important battleground. Across Birmingham, 12% of people are out of work, but there are some areas where the figure is double that.
Yes, in Newtown they know more than most just how tough it can be to find a job. It has one of the worst long-term unemployment rates in the country. So what can be done? Kath Mackey's been to find out.
Whilst filming in Newtown in Birmingham, we met Sam, who's 21 and looking for work.
Anything that can, I can just get a job in it, that's it. Any job, I don't care.
So is anyone listening? She says she is. Theresa May, the Shadow Secretary for Work and Pensions. She was visiting a centre in Newtown which specialises in helping the long-term unemployed find work.
Rather than people being battered from pillar to post in a whole variety of different programmes, they would actually be with one welfare to work provider who would be working with them to ensure that they get the skills and the help needed to get them into a job. So much more personalised, much more individualised approach.
Newtown's been dogged by headlines of gangs and poverty. There is ongoing investment here, but on the streets there's a sense of political disengagement. Senior politicians from the main parties have visited Newtown in recent years, but the problems here essentially remain the same. Chronic long-term unemployment and pockets of social deprivation. Perhaps little wonder then that the people who live here that we've spoken to were pretty cynical about this latest visit.
They come round here saying they're going to do this and we're going to do that. It's all false promises and dangling carrots.
I don't think it's going to matter which government's in. It's a case of what's happening around the world at the moment. When's recession going to actually finally be over?
So there have been significant achievements. There's a lot of support now for people with language issues and also trying to break down some of those cultural barriers to people getting into long-term employment. We've also been looking at housing and some of the other things that hold people back. So there is significant progress that's been made.
For 20 years, the Wallace Lawless Centre in Newtown has helped the unemployed find jobs and training, and they're desperate for funding.
It's not about a vote, it's about people's life. You're talking about people's life here. You're talking about contribution back into society. Everybody wants us to want people to come off benefit and find a job. Yes, there's no problem with that, but do your bit.
We will do our bit, say MPs in Westminster, but it's the people in Newtown who'll be keeping them to that promise. Kath Mackey, BBC Midlands Today, Birmingham.
But whatever the picture, there